What's going on, guys? It's your friend Jonathan, and in today's video I'm doing another book, but it's not what you may be thinking. A couple things too. Along this journey I'm going to be sharing, can't believe I just called this a journey, but it's starting to feel like that with how crazy things are getting with the coronavirus and quarantines and whatnot. Let's just jump right into today's book. Today's book is a recommendation, a bit of a mystery book. Can't really buy this anywhere. It's going to be non-authored or anything. Well, technically you're an author. This is a journal. So the reason I recommend this, and this was a gift, a friend of mine who listens to the podcast sent this out to me. I much appreciate that. But it's a really nice journal. They wrote like a personal note in there for me and everything. Really appreciate this gift, and I got this, when was it that I received? January of 2019. So I really greatly appreciated this when I got it, still do. Now, what I recommend for this book is not just reading your journals, but at least keeping one. And in this season of your life, it may not seem like there's much to journal about. Like today at 8 a.m. I woke up and then I laid in my bed and watched Netflix all day. Like, not a lot to journal about, especially if you're not working from home. If you're working from home, you might have a little bit more to write about. But I just wanted to share this because every single person who I have admired, all the mentors that I've talked to, all the people who, just about, not everyone, but just about, many of them will reference the power of journaling. And so that aside, though, I did just want to share, like, as a friend to you, like, my experience with journaling as quickly as I can here, because I'm already well over a minute mark. Journaling is, it's a really cool thing, because what happens is all the things that we tell ourselves we don't really care about, but are actually subconsciously churning. We're ruminating on those things, whatever it may be, some like decision you're putting off, or something you have to handle that you didn't have a chance to yet, or you're, whatever it is, all that stuff. When you write, you have to decide like what you're going to write. So it forces you to conceptualize, it forces you to make decisions, even micro decisions that take every little bit of those decisions, take weight off of your shoulders, weight off of your back. And so that's why I really like journaling. Not only that, it can help you understand. It's very therapeutic. I don't recommend doing a ton of introspection like I used to. More or less recommend that. But once you kind of have achieved a certain baseline of, okay, I'm good, like, whatever. I don't recommend like sitting in a chair and journaling for like 2 hours a day. I think that's super narcissistic and weird. But I would recommend periodically, taking 20 minutes to even an hour, if you only journal like once a month, to jot down like key highlight points from the month. Like this month, like, oh yeah, I did this, the first business trip I took, like this past January, whatever it is. And then you can put a detailed note of like where it was, what it was, how it went, things like that. Just periodical updates in your life so that you can access this. And like for me, this is a newer journal, so it's not very relevant to the point I'm attempting to make. But if you look at this, like January 15th was really the day I think I got this journal. Beginning of year up to now, whirlwind. Leadership conference in New Jersey this past weekend. Visit with blank and parents, good times. Eagles lost in playoffs. Like all these little details, right? Now, the Eagles losing in the playoffs, I mean, that's probably don't need to write about that. That's kind of whatever. But I put in here, faith increased 10 times. Learn to trust God. Learned about the exponential growth and increase that comes with success spirals and momentum. Excited for 2019. This is the year of goals. Like all that stuff. So it can kind of, when you do that, it can kind of take you back to that moment that you wrote that and be like, oh, I remember what that vibe was like. I remember where I was at in life. I remember what I was excited about, what was getting me out of bed in the morning. And it's a really exciting thing. So again, grab yourself a journal, especially now that you're stuck inside. You have nothing better to do. Outside of first and foremost, most importantly, hitting the like on this video, and if you're watching on YouTube, subscribing. If you've already smashed the subscribe button, the second most important thing you can do is to obviously take care of yourself, stay safe. Seriously, guys, this is something that I'm really grateful to be able to share and like still communicate with the outside world through the internet so easily these days, and with such high quality and consistency. It's very relieving, and also kind of helps me and helps us to just kind of all stay in contact. But I really am grateful, and you know, I know that we'll all get through this together. So hope you can hope you are enjoying these. Comment down below if you journal, just yes or no. Love to know. And if you want to share anything else, like your most juicy journal entry of all time, feel free. All right, guys, till tomorrow. See ya. Let me turn this off.